Donald Trump seems to be showing an incredible amount of patience. He keeps threatening major military strikes, but then holding back.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think President Trump is absolutely right here to be rejecting unreasonable demands from Iran. But we also need to be honest that we're looking at a situation now where there are increased odds of escalation, military escalation, and people need to be asking, if Project Freedom is now going to be restarting in the Strait of Hormuz. How long are we looking at an operation lasting? Is it weeks? Is it months? Is it years? Because we all know in that region of the world, these kinds of military conflicts, they're not really usually short lived. And a lot of people here in the US, Chris, are kind of just starting to wonder like, are we basically just fighting a war in order to reopen a strait that was already open before we started this war and to, I guess, deter nuclear capabilities that we were told were destroyed over the summer? And meanwhile, gas prices are soaring in this country. We have the administration now talking about suspending the federal gas tax because people are being crushed financially, and that is sort of an admission from the administration that this war is having serious economic consequences already.
Yeah, you and I would have different perspectives on this war, although the sort of thinking you've just outlined there is very popular. I would say is the popular view in Australia as well. I happen to think that Iran needed to be confronted. Successive American presidents, whether they be Bush, Obama, or of course Biden, said that they needed to stop Iran getting nuclear weapons. They never did anything about it. And, of course, it's Iran that's been behind all the trouble that Israel has had to deal with over the last few years. It's Iran that was behind Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis and the rest of it. But nonetheless, what you say is right. Donald Trump needs to finish this. You'd like to think that during this ceasefire period, more planning would be going into whatever strikes could be needed. But also, Donald Trump is on his way to China. And surely top of his agenda there with Xi Jinping would be getting China to put more pressure on Iran. They have a lot of sway with Iran and they need its oil. So that could be the breakthrough he's after in Beijing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the interesting question here to me is whether the administration is entering the talks with China from a position of strength. We need Chinese cooperation right now because of the Iran situation. So I'm a little concerned in some ways about kind of becoming overextended in terms of our foreign policy, because I do think the Iran war has changed our leverage position here. We need China, but we're also simultaneously, we have been for years trying to economically pressure China. So it's a very delicate situation.
Yeah, exactly. And China will be focused on Taiwan. And President Trump was asked about the prospect of Xi Jinping trying to put pressure on him over US arms sales to Taiwan. Here's Donald Trump again.
I'm going to have that discussion with President Xi. President Xi would like us not to. A lot of good things can happen. Now, we'll be talking about, he'll bring up Taiwan, I think, more than I will.
We will see. It is going to be fascinating to watch. It always is fascinating with when the US and Chinese leadership gets together, but especially at this time with these two men.